in a digital world where almost every electronic thingy has a high quality camera. People now take, produce and share more images than at any point before. We process images on social media sites, we like and share them on the streets and internet. We are constantly bombarded by images vying for our attention. Yet the most common reason we hear in relation to this item type is why test takers struggle with describe image item type is that they have never done this before. Maybe not consciously described in English, but your subconscious mind has processed images and made you like it or not on social media. Believe it or not, your mind is capable of processing any image, identifying its most important elements and not so important elements, and all this in seconds. By the end of this video, and with some practice, you will realize that you too have this potential and that PT described image is not really a tomahawk missile but a little mosquito that you can squash with one hand. Let's take a look at this image for a second. At this point, you probably want to full screen this video window to view this pic. You will not get such an image in PT Academic. This image is just to display your potential to read an image, to identify its various elements. With this image, I'm going to display how a human mind subconsciously analyzes an image. Now list what you see. Well, I see 4 girls. Where are they? The stacked books at the back suggest that they are in the library. The focus seems to be the girl wearing what appears to be a creamish color V-neck t-shirt. She's also wearing a beautiful necklace with matching earrings. She's holding a tablet and the 2 girls next to her are looking at the tablet, and they all seem to be very happy bunch for people in a library. Usually people in university libraries and look miserable. I personally interpret that they are happy because they have found the perfect solution for that PT preparation on our website pte-preparation.com, which they are viewing on the tablet. I could describe this image even further. However, I think this much description is enough to make the point that identifying the important elements of an image and describing it is no rocket science. Anybody could do it. It's just bringing information that is already there in your subconscious mind to the conscious and to your lips. You don't have to give an accurate description such as color of the t-shirt the girl was wearing. You just say that it seems to be grey, blue, violet, pink, or whatever you feel the color is. The images that you will get to describe are not going to be like the ones that you encounter every day. They are likely to be boring, extremely boring. These images will be in the form of charts or maps or tables or processes. However, you apply the same process to identify the important elements as you do for regular images. These images, as I will shortly display, are in fact easier to read and describe than the images you come across in social media websites. Consider this image. It is clear from the headline that this image shows or presents information about most popular sports in the UK in 2005. What kind of chart does it depict this information in? In bar chart. It gives us information for both men and women. Okay, so it gives a comparison of popular sports amongst men and women. The sports are on y-axis and popularity is depicted in percentages for women and men taking part in that particular sport. Problem is that I cannot describe all the elements in the image in 40 seconds as there are too many. So my strategy would be to first describe the most popular and the least popular sport among women, and then the same information for men. If I have time, I would then describe the second most popular sports among women and the same for men. My conclusion would be that sports are most popular amongst men than women according to the chart. In your description, you may choose to give out popularity percentages for both genders, but you need not be accurate. Just say it's approximately 50 or whatever percentage it seems to be. Not hard, was it? Now the process I described above is exactly how you should utilize the 25 seconds of preparation time that you get for this item type. Too many test takers spend their time framing the language in which they are going to express the various elements of the image. Such test takers are not able to perform well on any of the parameters that are used to measure English proficiency by Pearson for this item type. 25 seconds is just not sufficient time for that. It's just enough time to identify what elements of the image and in what order you're going to describe them in your response. Identifying and choosing the important elements of an image is an art. The example I used is of mid-level difficulty, and it is highly likely that you will get such charts in the actual test. All kind of information can be expressed in a number of creative ways using the same chart types or a mixture of chart types. How to process and identify the various elements in each of these different types of charts requires practice. The questions and content that you will find in a practice test and questions are not random. They're carefully chosen or designed to help you build these skills that you need to get perfect score for this item type. You will come across various types of images of various difficulty levels, so that on the test day when you come across an image, you will know exactly how to analyze the image, what elements to select, and in what order to describe those elements in the actual test. That is it for this video. In our next video, we will cover strategies and tips to describe any image impromptu. The link to this video and other important resources is provided in the description of this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe, and support us by enrolling in one of our courses that you need for one attempt PTE success. If you have any further questions, please get in touch by any means given on our contact page. Thank you and goodbye for now.